Let me show you how to solve this kind of math question on the board. We are given 5 raised to the power of 0 plus 5 raised to the power of 0 divided by 5 in bracket, then raised to the power of negative 2. If you want to solve this question, the first thing you need to do is to evaluate what is inside the bracket first, before you then talk about the power. So we are going to work on what is inside the bracket first. If you look at the numerator of this fraction, we have 5 raised to the power of 0 plus 5 raised to the power of 0. You need to evaluate each of these. Now, anytime you have a number raised to the power of 0, you need to apply something called zero power law of indices, which states that if a number is raised to the power of 0, that the result is 1. So 5 raised to the power of 0 is 1. Here's the solution. In place of this 5 raised to the power of 0, we are going to write 1 and plus another 5 raised to the power of 0, which is another 1. Are you getting me? Then divided by 5. Then everything raised to the power of negative 2. Now, let us add these two. 1 plus 1 will give us 2. Then divided by 5. Raised to the power of negative 2. The next thing to do is to work on this power. Because this power is negative, we can flip this fraction upside down and turn it upside down. When we turn it upside down, we are going to have 5 over 2. Because we have turned this fraction upside down, the sign of this power will change. So this negative sign will no longer be there again. It changes to positive 2. Are you getting me? Anytime you turn a fraction upside down, the sign of the power will change. So let us evaluate what we have here. We have a fraction inside the bracket raised to a power. Now, here we are going to apply something called quotient power law of indices, which states that if a fraction, which is what we have here, is raised to a certain power, perhaps in a bracket, that the power will affect both the numerator and the denominator of the fraction. So this one now means that this power will affect this 5 and also affect this 2. So it's going to be 5 raised to the power of 2 divided by 2 raised to the power of 2. 5 raised to the power of 2 means 5 times 5, which is 25. Then divided by 2 raised to the power of 2 means 2 times 2, which is 4. Now, we have our answer in improper fractional form. So what we have to do is we have to convert it to mixed fractional form. And how do we convert it? This is how to do it. This will be equal to 4 goes into 25, how many? 6 times. So write 6 there, 6 whole number. Then after that, you put slash, carry this 4 and write here. 4 times 6 will give us what? 24. 24 plus what will give us is 25. 1. This is the answer to this question. I hope you find this video helpful.